It's a great honor to welcome Rudy Gobert to the Champion for Peace Club, a collective of 115 athletes socially engaged alongside peace and sport. Your social commitment is highly impressive. Could you tell us when and how it started, and what is the mission of your foundation?
You know, I've always, I think growing up in a small town in France, and I've always, I didn't grow up with a lot, but I've always seen my mom, give like 10 euros to the homeless, or always trying to help out when like we were already struggling, but she was still, helping our people. And I think it always stuck with me. And when I finally got to the NBA and I was able to earn a good living, I've always tried to do a lot of things to help people in need. After a few years in the NBA, when I signed my first big contract, so it was my 4th year in the NBA, I really thought that by creating my own foundation, I was going to be able to have a bigger impact.
What does it mean for you to be a role model for the youth?
I mean, it means everything. I think, obviously I was blessed, with the ability to be a good basketball player, but it puts me in a position where a lot of kids are watching me, and they're not just watching the way I play, they're also watching what I do off the court, the way I conduct myself, and and that means I have a role. I have a responsibility to try to bring something to these kids and try to impact their life in a positive way. So try to embracing that and take advantage of that and play my part to make the world a better place. I think it's something that I realized pretty early, and it's a responsibility. So I try to every day with the project that we do, all the great organizations that we work with, we really always keep that in mind, and and it's also great. It's a great feeling for me to bring some light into these kids' lives.
What made you want to support Peace and Sport, the Peacemaker program project in Rwanda?
I think they do a lot of great stuff. What they've been doing in Rwanda is, I think something that's, sometimes people forget that, we're really blessed to live in, some countries that haven't been going through like war or through really, really bad events lately. So, be able to do stuff in Africa and Rwanda in particular, where like a lot of kids are, in awful situations, is something that I think is important. I met with them, I got a chance to meet with them in Monaco and to hear, the things they were doing. And, I thought that it would be important for us to help and do our part, trying to bring some light to the project. And I'm really grateful and proud that we were able to do that.
Thank you for your support. And last question, what does it mean for you to be a champion for peace?
It means a lot because it's, like I said, being a good basketball player is great, but I think as professional athletes, as personalities, people that have been watched, that kids look up to, being able to lead by example, it just sets the tone for the next upcoming generations. And kids that, hopefully, kids that see what I'm doing or, get inspired by what I'm doing, going to do the same for other kids, when they get older. So, it just, it's just hopefully create a chain reaction and makes the world a better place.
On behalf of Peace and Sport, we're delighted to reward him for his impressive commitment on and off the field of play. His work in favor of disadvantaged children through his foundation is a powerful example of peace and social commitment. Becoming a champion for peace is changing the game through sport.